Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday and it is a check-in day today. So I am on my way to the gym right now. And when I come back, I will be doing my check-in. So I'll get my measurements, my weight, and send my pictures to my coach. And then later today, I will get the feedback and see if there's any changes for this week. I'll share all of that with you. So I just got back from the gym and I'm gonna shower and get ready for my check-in. Today, I did not want to wake up for my training. I actually had a hard time waking up, but I have that rule where the alarm goes off and I wake up, I don't think about it. And once I get to the gym, and this has happened before, it feels great. I actually got one of my best trainings. I felt really, really good. So I always remind myself of that in the morning when the alarm goes off, get up and go get it done. Because once you're there, I love it. I love it. So anyways. Okay, so now I got my suit on. I'm gonna weigh myself, take my pictures, and then I will upload them so that my coach can see all my updates. As you can see, I have 3 right. Okay, so I have my suit on. I already weighed myself. Now I'm gonna take my pictures. As you can see, I'm already starting to look a little leaner, and now I'll be 12 weeks out. So those kind of changes are gonna start to happen as I start losing body fat and my weight comes down. Right now I'm still on my menstrual cycle and my weight did not change, so we shall see what we're gonna do this week. Okay, so I already took my pictures and my measurements for my check-in, and this is my physique at I think 12.5 weeks out. So we're seeing changes already. Okay, so this week I meal prepped pancakes for breakfast. I most of the time either do protein pancakes or the shake. Recently it's been the shake, but this weekend I made some protein pancakes, and while I'm waiting on my husband to get ready, I'm having my pancakes. I most of the time don't put blueberries or anything like that, only if it's on the weekend and I have time to kind of prepare the pancake. Otherwise, I'll just eat the plain protein pancake, always, most of the time. And I don't know why, but I enjoy eating with my hands. I almost never use utensils, only when I'm in public.
All right, Miss Viviana, it looks like we're at a stalemate here. Weight is the same, waist is the same. And even after your cycle, not a big adjustment. So we've been in the 124s all week. Let's make the next adjustment. I'm going to put that below, a little bit more cardio. And then we will take a recovery week before too long, right? I'm not going to let you just run yourself into the ground. I want to make sure you're staying well. Your scores are great. Your hunger is low. I can't believe your scores are so good. So I know we can make some adjustments and get things moving. Okay. Thank you, Viviana.
It is Friday, and most of the time I don't train or do any cardio on Fridays. It is one of my rest days. But yesterday, Thursday, I came from work. I did my training in the morning. I did my AM cardio, but yesterday I had an event at work. I got home later than usual and I was exhausted. I was so tired. So it is assuming that it is catching up to me now. Like it's the energy is starting to come down. As I shared, there were some changes with my nutrition, and so as my calories come down and my cardio goes up, my energy is going to start going down, right? So that hadn't happened until this week or yesterday. I kind of felt it, and so I decided to rest in the evening and then just kind of sleep and rest real good, so in the morning I'd wake up to do my cardio. And so yes, it is Friday and I am about to go and do my cardio. cardio today. So let's see how I feel. I will share with you as these energy waves happen, but this is where we're at today. Okay, so I'm on my way to the gym. Like I've mentioned before, the gym is here in the building that I live, so I don't have to drive. It's just upstairs. And right now we are doing 75 minutes of cardio, but 5 times a week. So I can choose to switch it around, and that's why I can do that. If I were to have been doing that for all 7 weeks, 7 days out of the week, then I wouldn't have the option. I would have had to go do cardio. But because I am doing my cardio 5 times a week right now, I can choose my days. And like I said, because I was exhausted, I chose to do it on my rest day today. Good morning, everybody. So it is Saturday or Sunday. It's the weekend. And I already ordered my groceries to be delivered. And so it is a rest day for me. And I'm going to talk to you about just this week, how it went in general and changes and things like that. But everything seems to be going well. I think that the plan is for me to lose this week a pound, and we're almost there. I still have a few more days for my next check-in, which is on Tuesday. So we'll see if we can get there, but so far it seems like everything is going well, other than maybe like one day my energy did go down. Obviously, like I said, yes, it has to do with the increase of cardio and the decrease of food, but it was also a very hectic day for me at work, long hours, and so it could be a little bit of both. But anyways, we shall see what we do today for our rest day. Maybe something, maybe nothing. We shall see. Okay, and our groceries are here, and so let me turn on this side. They should be out here. There they are.
Wake up in the morning light, coffee cup, feeling right. First sip, tastes so sweet, got me dancing on my feet. I love coffee.
On Saturdays and Sundays, well, I'm lying, all week we drink coffee, but when we have days off, that's when we can spend some time on making coffee. And I say we, but my husband makes me coffee, and there is no coffee like the espresso that he makes. This is with almond milk. I love it. This is a treat for me. Now 12 weeks out to this show that I plan on doing in November, and this week until now I am seeing changes, and it's exciting, but also like I mentioned previously, these changes happen with your body as you're eating less and you're getting more cardio, right? So energy wise, I didn't feel it until Thursday. So my calories, I checked in on Tuesday. My calories went a little lower, and then I'm having, I have a high day on one of the days out of the week, and my other 6 days are going to be low calorie days or low carb days. But I am really, I don't know if it's because I keep myself very busy and I'm always doing, but I don't feel it. I just kind of follow. And when I do have something like a change, I kind of will, get up, do something to keep my mind busy and not to think about it. Obviously, there's physical changes too, as far as like physically you feel tired, and then those things that can help you mentally right throughout these changes or these energy declines. But even my coach on my check-in, he's like, your energy's still there even though we're making these changes. And I mean, last week I didn't feel anything at all. This week, just like I said on Thursday, it could have been because I had a lot going on at work. It was a long day, and that, in addition to having a low calorie day, having a high cardio day, and training, possibly would contribute to my energy decline. Now, this is absolutely part of it. Obviously, most people will have very low energy days from, their start of their prep, or even when they're 14, 12, 10, weeks out. It depends on the person. I always keep my mind busy and reminding myself why I do this, my ultimate goal to kind of like get myself to do the things that I need to do. But Tuesday I checked in, they made a few changes. My weight was stable. I had my cycle, and that kind of like also, made my weight a little harder to come down. But I was checking my macros, doing my cardio, doing my training. So, fluid fluctuation. So then there was some changes done, and I did start seeing, a little bit of weight coming down. And when I say a little bit, it's like 0.1, 0.2, that kind of stuff. Not quite the pound yet. So we got some work to do. But anyways, as far as like everything else, I'm doing well. I do plan to be doing now, since it's 12 weeks out, this is when it gets a little more intense, I feel, because again, slowly you start decreasing your calories and getting more cardio, and you're gonna like feel the changes. And I will get like a high day, I will get like a high meal and things like that, or weeks to, kind of balance it out and also figure out where I'm at. But every year when I do my shows, I start my prep better and better, right? And what that means is more muscle, leaner, less fat that I have to lose to prepare myself to get to the show. And that's the case again this year. My show prep, or my prep, started with me being leaner. I didn't have as much fat as I did from previous years when I started my prep. So with that being said, our goal is to be a lot leaner, a lot more conditioned, and hopefully, bring a better presentation package to the stage. And that is the plan. So I'm going to try for these next 12 weeks, to be very specific with the things that I do, so that I can, make sure that we hit everything. But I am very excited. This makes me excited, like the challenge, the 10 weeks out, 9 weeks out, 8 weeks out, and kind of like posing and the whole show, the whole situation is very exciting for me. So anyways, I got my groceries delivered. I'm gonna meal prep. I'm gonna be take care of my grandbaby, or that's the plan this weekend, and do my usual things that I always do, my routine, go to church, family time, meal prep, posing, start my week on Sunday, and then again, here we go, checking in on Tuesday. So that is the plan for this week. Other than how I'm feeling, my changes on my physique, like I'm starting to see a little more leaner, my body. I see a little bit more of my abs, a little bit more of my shoulders, and just, getting a little leaner as the weeks are going by. I'm already starting to notice that, so that's also exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna try my very best to continue to check on my boxes, make sure that I'm following through, so that we can try to be as specific to everything, macros, cardio, energy, just all my wellness, just making sure that my stress level is down, that I sleep enough, that my digestion is well. That's another one that's hard, to make sure we have enough fiber with the amount of calories that we have, and make sure that our digestion is okay. So I am just like trying to do everything that I can so that everything works out to the best of my ability. But I think that's it for this week. I do plan, like I've said, to have different topics. This is my 12-week update, and I'm 12 weeks out from the show in November that I plan on doing. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.